Hey guys, what's up? It's Matthew here, and today I'm going to be doing the 2017 Stanley Cup playoff predictions. Some of this may surprise you, but remember, this is my opinion, so not yours. So if you guys don't agree with it, well, there's nothing you can really do about it. So will the Penguins win this year again? Stay tuned. So we're going to start off with the Blackhawks versus the Predators. The Predators, they have Subban and all that, but I don't think they're going to make it far. The Blackhawks are just way too strong. They have Kane, they have Taves, they have amazing goaltender Crawford, they have Panarin. I just don't think they're going to last long. I take the Blackhawks winning in 5 games. So then we have the Wild versus Blues. The Wild are a very good team, so are the Blues. But I just don't see the Blues going that far this year because they do have Tarasenko, but they're not as good as back when they were even better. I see the Wild routine in 6 games. Then we have the Ducks and Flames, and I see an upset here. The Flames have really good talent like Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, and then they have Brian Elliott. But I think the Ducks are good too, like Corey Perry and Getzlaf. But I think Calgary are going to take it in 7 games. And then we have the Oilers and Sharks. I love the Oilers. They're like one of my favorite teams. And then there's the Sharks. Well, the Oilers have Connor McDavid. He got 30 goals and 70 assists this year for 100 points. Pretty good for a second-year player. But the Sharks are getting a bit older now. And the Oilers are getting into their prime days. And I just think that the Oilers are going to be too fast for the Sharks. Sure, the Sharks do have the Brent Burns and all that, but I just think Connor McDavid and the Oilers are going to be winning in 6 games. And then we have the Canadiens versus the Rangers. This is the first matchup of the Eastern Conference. Well, they both have outstanding goalies. Carey Price, as you all know, the best goalie in the league. But then we have King Henrik, the person that stops everything. And then we have defensemen. Defensemen, there's McDonough, and then on the Habs, there's Shea Weber. Sure, the Montreal Canadiens have been struggling to score a bit, but with their new coach Claude Julien, I think they're gonna beat the Rangers in 6 games. So then we have the Senators and Bruins. The Senators do have Erik Karlsson, but then there's the rest of the team is not exactly the best. And then we have the Bruins, who got a new coach not very long ago, and they've been doing really well ever since. They have good players like Patrice Bergeron and Marchand, and then they have Tuukka Rask, who has his moments, but he's a really good goalie. I think the Bruins have more talent than the Ottawa Senators, and I think they're going to win in 6 games, the Bruins. Then we have the Capitals and Leafs. As much as I like to see the young guys like Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews, Connor Brown, Zach Hyman, and Frederik Andersen, and all those really good players, I just don't think they're going to get that far. I mean, the Capitals, they have Alex Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Backstrom, and then Holtby, who's one of the best goalies in the world. I mean, it's been a long time since the Maple Leafs have made to the playoffs, and I think the Maple Leafs are happy that they're in it. But I don't think they're going to make it that far. I say the Capitals will win 5 games. Then we have the Penguins and Jackets. I think this can be the best matchup of all of them. First, we have Crosby versus Dubinsky. Then we have good players on Columbus like Cam Atkinson, Sergei Bobrovsky's an outstanding goalie. And then the rest of Pittsburgh, there's Malkin, there's Sheary, Gunsel, Letang, who's injured. But I think they're still going to go really far. But it's going to be a close one. I say the Penguins will win in 7 games. Now we have the final 8 teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So we have the Blackhawks versus the Wilds in the second round. I think the Blackhawks are going to take it. I think the Wild never do well against the Blackhawks. of all those times where the Wild play the Blackhawks, I just don't think they're just are skilled enough. Sure, they have Devin Dubnyk, they have really good players like Ryan Suter and all that, but Chicago's just like the best. I find one of the best teams in the league. They have Kane, of course, Taves, Panarin, Crawford. I say the Blackhawks will take it in 6 games. Then we have the Flames versus the Oilers, the Battle of Alberta. I think Connor McDavid will lead them far further. They have also Cam Talbot doing very well in net, and then they have Draisaitl. I think the Flames will win this. Won't make it further this year. They got knocked down in 2015 to the Ducks, and I just think the Oilers are going to make it further. I think there's going to be Oilers. Then we have the Habs versus the Bruins, probably the biggest rivalry of all the NHL. It's going to be very rough. Chara and Pacioretty probably might go at each other. Maybe not, but like, remember when Chara hit Pacioretty? Those weren't really good. That wasn't very fun. Well, at least not for Pacioretty. Then there's Price and Tuukka Rask. And then Price is like the best goalie in the world, so like we all know that. If he's on his A game, of course, he's gonna save a lot of pucks. I think Canadians will have what it takes. Like Pacioretty scored a lot of goals. Radulov, really good player. Galchenyuk, a lot of overtime winners, of course. And I just think the Habs are gonna win in 6 games. Then we have the Capitals versus the Penguins. I think the Capitals are gonna get revenge this year. Last year's quarterfinals loss to the Penguins. But, with Letang injured, I think that's a huge gap in their lineup. Of course, they do have Crosby and Gunsel and Sheary, but I think Ovechkin is probably going to do well in the playoffs, even though he didn't have his best year in the regular season. I think he's going to do well. Backstrom, of course, hope he better be in his A game because the Penguins are a really good team. So I think I have this a very close matchup again. Capitals winning in 7 games. Then we have the Final Four. First we have the Blackhawks versus the Oilers. I think this is where their fairy tale story is going to come to an end. I think Connor McDavid, he's inexperienced in the playoffs. The Chicago Blackhawks, of course, they've won a lot of Stanley Cups the past years. I just think they have what it takes, Chicago Blackhawks, not the Oilers. I think this might not be the best round for the Oilers. I think it's going to be Blackhawks in 5. So then we have the Eastern Conference Finals, the Canadiens and the Capitals. Even if Carey Price brings up his A game, I just don't think they're going to be that good. First of all, Capitals are a better team. They have more speed, they have more talent, they have like Kuznetsov and all that. And then they have a better goal. Well, not a better goalie, but I think they're just a better built team. Even if Canadians are a good team, I think they're losing 5 games. And then we have the big finale, the Blackhawks and the Capitals. First we have the Blackhawks, Kane, Taves, Crawford. They're a really good team. They have a lot of experience, a lot of Stanley Cups in the past years. And then we have the Capitals. I find the more talented team, like Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Braden Holtby. So this would be a good matchup to watch. I think Holtby is I think they're going to get revenge this year from last year's disappointment in the playoffs. The Capitals, I think Ovi's going to win his first ever Stanley Cup. I think Capitals are going to take it in 6 games. So there you go, guys. I predicted Washington to win the Cup. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe down below and to watch more. Thank you guys.